is I was looking for Austin 316 shirts, and amazing, in January 13th, 1997's Raw, you can actually see an Austin 316 shirt, which makes me think that they had announced it, like you could order the shirt probably in the catalog, like probably in WWF magazine. They had the ability to buy the shirt, but they weren't really releasing it to the public. I mean, it's kind of it, but you can kind of like see those shirts. What do you think about that?
I we've spoken about this topic several times before, but before we actually thought that the first instant was in February, and then we started to really look at all the crowds in early 97 and found that January 13th is the first time we see somebody wearing the shirt. This isn't the
Yeah.
first time we see Stone Cold wearing the shirt, which
No, that doesn't.
honestly, if you think about it, Austin was obviously Hogan as well and Roddy Piper were like the wrestlers wearing their shirts was actually not that common of a trope in this era for WWF.
Yeah.
Like they weren't having guys like Shawn or Brett wearing their shirts.
I think one of the reasons he
Nobody,
didn't, yeah, I think one of the reasons he didn't wear the shirt was,
because they sucked.
well, because he was a heel, and I think he wanted, or do you think they just didn't think about it?
I think initially they just didn't think about it because if you really think about it, most of the shirts that were made in that time period were stupid looking shirts, mainly full print shirts in that new generation's era. Not the kind of shirts you want a superstar wearing. If you look at Austin's shirt, it kind of goes with the kind of gimmick with Hogan. It's a shirt with a catchphrase on it. Same for Roddy Piper. That's the kind of shirt that a wrestler should be wearing. You don't want to see a wrestler wearing his own face on a shirt.
No,
It doesn't look good. Like the new Roman shirt. Like I think the
I don't like
image
that
looks
Roman shirt,
cool. I like the image. I
but it's
think
not
that
good for a shirt.
no, it should be a part of a Titantron
Yeah,
or
like I
like
would
if
like a
you have a
logo.
Roman Reigns website, you have that as like the
Yeah,
front of the website.
give
But
me like, it looks like a magazine cover.
yeah,
That
yeah, that's
bloodline
not
thing.
that's not a shirt. No.
The shirt should be just the logo bloodline or something like that.
I mean, shit, the
Um,
shirt should have just said "We the Ones" and that's it.
yeah, there you go. It's another. This is the problem with WWE. They always have to overcomplicate things. So there's got to be this and then that, and it just, I don't know. It's kind of frustrating. All right, so let's talk a little bit about yeah, he changed the vest, and then he kind of goes back to that vest with that logo that I hate, that Austin logo that they gave him in early 97.
Yeah,
It
I
just
don't
looks stupid.
I don't know if it's that he kept forgetting the vest. Like I don't know what was going on here, why they have to
Was
change
probably
vests.
Kevin Dunn. He was going, well, I really want you to wear this vest.
Yeah, but
We
it doesn't
made it
even
for you.
look good. Like it doesn't
No,
look
it
better
doesn't. It
than the
looks
other
cheap.
vests. Like it doesn't look better. So
Maybe
like
Vince was like, you're getting too many cheers with the vest. Let's change the vest.
I I I don't know what the hell's going on with him having to change vests here and there, but
Yeah,
I don't get it because it literally looks like a D grade.
it
Like,
does. It looks like when you're playing like a CAW in like in a WWE 2K game where you just put it, or like back in Here Comes the Pain Day where you just put a logo on the back of the shirt or something. It looks like a copy and pasted thing. It doesn't look, I don't know, it looks fake to me.
yeah, I'm not a fan. Like I kind of like the idea of, having the vest that we all know him by and just wear that. I don't like these switching like CM Punk. He changes his attire one day and then there's another
Yeah.
day. Stick with what you know what I like about Austin? Black tights, black boots, doesn't change. That's it.
You don't like the
Pause. That's
gold,
it. Don't
gold,
overcomplicate it. I am proof that you don't need a guy to be overly complicated for you to like him. Austin was the most simplistic character maybe of all
Well, you heard
time.
that story about what Bischoff said, because DDP kept coming in and putting on all these crappy gimmicks, and he said, "Take all that off. You're just going out there that you look like an idiot." And I'm glad he did, because once he did do that, he came off like you saw the DDP character instead of like he's wearing all these shiny vests and stuff, and it's just like no. Simplicity sometimes works,
It does.
you know.
Like, I mean, look at case in point. What program and in AEW is the most intriguing right now? I would say it's MJF and Punk, and they haven't
Let's say
said a
that,
word.
and then Brian Danielson as a heel.
They haven't said a word though.
Yeah, no,
Punk
that's
hasn't said shit.
yeah, it's great.
Simplicity is key.
Yeah.
You know, look at Becky and Charlotte. In fact, most people are more interested in what they're saying outside of TV than what they're saying on TV.
And they also didn't point to a sign.
Simplicity is key.
Because that's what WWE would do. They would have them come out, not say anything. That would be really cool. And then they would point to a stupid sign.
Like you know what pisses me off when you get somebody says like, okay, oh, I like WWE because of the storylines. What storyline? Well, you know, when this guy does this, and I'm like, that's not a storyline.
Storyline.
Okay, look, bro, if I want to fight you, guess what? I don't need a fucking storyline to want to fight you. You bumped me, you pissed me off.
Eddie Kingston
You got something that I want, and that's it. Like, it's not complicated. Like, why do we try to make it overly complicated? Like, wrestling is not supposed to be complicated.
Because Kevin Dunn and Vince want to be more than wrestling. They don't think they're wrestling. Same thing with Michael Cole. He just did an interview saying that, I don't see myself as a wrestling announcer. I see
then
myself
what the
as a
fuck are you?
broadcast.
Then what? No, you're a wrestling announcer.
That's what they see himself as, a broadcaster.
Okay, you want to? Okay, look, you're a wrestling broadcaster. The point is, you're broadcasting wrestling.
You made wrestling a dirty word, Vince. A dirty word.
It's just, to me, it's just
he really has made it into a dirty word in his stupid company. But yeah, no, it's. I mean, that's what I liked about that Eddie Kingston, backstage stuff.
Yeah,
it just comes off like a regular fight. Like you're gonna do something.
You find me the biggest feuds in the history of wrestling. Every single one. Every single one. It doesn't matter. You can pick any. And they can all be explained with one sentence. You can explain every major feud in wrestling history with one sentence. It's not that complicated. Okay? You like Austin and Vince. Very simple.
Boss
he's a star
versus worker.
He's the boss. He's been screwed by all his bosses. He don't like bosses. It's not that complicated.
Yep.
One is an alpha male, the other guy's an alpha male. That's it. You don't need more than that.
Exactly.
When you have two alpha males, that it takes care of itself. Yeah. People will fill read between the lines. We're not idiots.
So, all right. So now we talked about that. Let's talk a little bit about
shit. Look at this. Even Undertaker and Kane. Undertaker killed the parents or something, or was it Kane? Burnt? Like, it's not even complicated.
He set the fire to the house, and Kane survived somehow, and then
that's
he comes
it.
Back for revenge.
Revenge tale.
That's
revenge.
It. You don't need him to be the father or any of that crap. Just no. Two brothers.
Yeah.
I thought you were dead.
Revenge.
I thought you were dead. You're not, and now I want revenge.
That's it. Like it shouldn't be this complicated.
No, it shouldn't be, but it is. They always have to make it Now, talk a little bit about you said that Austin starts doing the taunt where he shakes his head and curses.
Yeah.
When did he start doing that? I didn't see that. I didn't. Is that a shotgun?
I think it was on a Raw.
Or is it on Superstars?
It could have
So I
been
would
on
have seen it.
Superstars.
I think it could be on Superstars because if it was on Raw, I would have seen it.
Yeah, that was the first time I saw it. I don't know when exactly, but it was between January 13th and probably Shotgun Saturday Night when Terry Funk was on it. It's between that time period.
And then Austin talking over Terry Funk.
Yeah, I
Calling
the,
it, Funk calls Todd Pettengill a whore.
your mother's a
There's something about
whore.
Todd Pettengill that just comes off so fake to me. I mean, there's things I like about him,
I
but
hate him.
he's like the
I
prototype Michael Cole.
I
And you
hate
know
him.
you know who his
He's way
roommate
worse
was?
than Michael Cole.
You know
He's
who his
way
roommate
worse than Michael
was?
Cole.
His roommate was Michael Cole.
Oh my
He's
god.
the reason we have Michael Cole.
He sucks. Like I can't.
Well,
Like I was
like, have you
watching him
seen
in the
some of the?
Slammies. Oh, I can't
Have you
stand him.
seen the one where he does the narration for some of the feuds, and he's like,
Yeah.
You stop back, you come forward, and you're upset, but now this guy hates you." I'm like, stop it, stop that, stop talking. Just let the clip do the work. Don't have this nerd talking in the background. You talk about the fight, and you know you've got to do it. WWE.
Take the F out.
Take the F out. I don't know. He came off so cartoonish to me, like just this
Yeah, but
nerd.
the segment
I know
between
it pissed
Terry
off a
Funk.
lot of Todd Pettengill fans because he has his fans, believe it. But I don't know. He comes off like a nerd to me.
It's because people are fans of nostalgia and
Really.
they think of
Todd
Todd
Pettengill,
Pettingill
your
as
mother's a whore.
that shit was
I'm sure,
hilarious.
I'm sure Vince was probably like, okay, no. You can't say whore. And it was in Texas. And yeah, I love that they had Austin and Terry Funk, have a thing there. Probably Kevin Dunn was like, nobody knows who Terry Funk is. He's, you know, why would we do that? Just have Austin be, but Austin knows who Terry Funk is, and Texas knows who Terry Funk is.
Everybody knows who Terry Funk is. I don't want to hear that.
Except for Kevin Dunn.
Like I don't want to hear that. That's stupid. Who doesn't? Who like? Do you really think nobody knows who Terry Funk is? It's like that stupid Chainsaw Charlie shit. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Thank you for watching the Kings Road podcast. You can subscribe here.
To get the latest clips and news on the show, or like us on Facebook.com/Kings Road Podcast, or email us at podcastkingsroad@gmail.com.
Also, check out our Instagram at Kings_Road_podcast and our Twitter at the KRP Podcast. Thank you.